Let's take a look at creating headers and footers in a document. And there are a few different ways to get there. And usually if you just create a header and footer, it would repeat on every page of the document. It can become a little more difficult when you don't want it to be the same on every page. So I think your book indicates for you to go to the Insert tab and then Insert a header or footer. That is certainly one way to do it. You can also just double click on the area where the header or the footer should be. When you're in page view, it'll bring you right into the header area. And then one other trick I like to point out for using headers and footers is to turn on my formatting marks. Do you see those are appearing there? That's going to help in a minute. I'm just going to leave them on for now. And you'll see where they'll help us in a bit. If we don't have them on, all we have is just that header line right there. And so you need a little more information than that. So first of all, I'm going to put a header in here. I'll just put my first name or last name, whichever that might be. And then you'll notice we get this new tab over here with header and footer tools because we're in the header area. So let's take a look at that. We've got some handy things here. Again, you can insert this way, header or footer. If I want my paper to automatically number itself, then I can go ahead and put in an option like this, and you'll see that it automatically numbers. It did take out my last name, but I can go back and put something in later. I'm just showing you some options here. Now, if usually, sometimes on a first page you won't have a first page number, so you can click here that it would be a different first page, and that can help. See, it took away my page number on the first page, but if I scroll down, I have a page number on the second page. So that's what different first page will do. And you'll see this says first page footer now, first page header. So then the first page is going to be different than the rest of them. If you're doing something that's sort of book-like, then you want different odd and even pages. So you'd have maybe a different styling. On the odd page it'd be on the right, and then maybe on the even page the page number would be on the left. You'll see here that we have those options, and we can set those up once we use these little tick marks that are in the header and footer tools. And again, we had to be in the header and footer area in order to get to these tools. So the one other thing I want to show you is I'm not gonna have different first page or different odd and even pages right now. So I've got my page numbers just regularly here, and I've got them in my header. So in order to get different things on different pages, if I don't want to use these options here, then what I have to do is break my document into different sections. So I'm going to go back to my page layout tab, and it's not going to give me breaks here, is it? Okay, Word's not going to let me do what I want to do because I am in the header and footer view. So I click back to my regular document. You'll see my footer remains there and it's kind of grayed out. I can't mess with it unless I were to double click up here in this area again. So while I'm right here, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page. I'm going to click here and I can insert not a page break, but if I go to page layout, I have different options here of breaks. So here I can insert a continuous section break or a next page break that makes a new section. And this one's going to make a new section and go to the next page. This one will make a new section and stay on the same page. I'm going to click there, and you'll see that we have those little lines show up right there. That's what we're looking for, and that's why I have my formatting marks turned on. That means that this part down here now is a new section. So you'll see right here it says header section 2. Okay, and that gives us another option because right here now we have this same as previous link. And right now our headers are all linked together, but let's say we didn't want that to happen. Right here I can go up, got my header and footer tools up again. I click link to previous, and now there is no link, and I can change this, put page 4 on there, and it's not going to change my first page. I'll still stay page 1. So that is the trick to getting your pages to have different headers and footers, you'll see that the footer section has the same thing. So right now, if I put a footer on page 1, my footers are all going to be linked, I believe. I'm just putting something in there. So let's go down and look. Yep, my footers are all going to be the same unless I take the link away. Let me know if you have questions.